U.S. National Security Strategy 2025 Principles.
President Trump's foreign policy is not grounded in traditional political ideology. It is motivated above all by what works for America, or, in 2 words, America first. It is pragmatic without being pragmatist and muscular without being hawkish.
My legacy is cemented as the president of peace. We use deal-making ability to secure unprecedented peace in 8 conflicts in 8 months, plus the historic Abraham Accords.
Stopping regional conflicts before they spiral into global wars that drag down whole continents is a priority. A world on fire is bad for American interests.
Principle. We pursue peace through strength. Strength is the best deterrent, and countries that respect our strength seek our help to resolve conflicts and maintain peace.
Since the Cold War, administrations expanded the definition of America's national interest until almost no issue was outside its scope. But to focus on everything is to focus on nothing. We must focus on core national security interests. Principle. We have a predisposition to non-interventionism. Our founders laid down a clear preference, recognizing that all nations are entitled to a separate and equal station by the laws of nature.
However, this predisposition must set a high bar for what constitutes a justified intervention. Rigid adherence to non-interventionism isn't always possible for a country as diverse as ours. Principle. This is flexible realism. We seek peaceful commercial relations without imposing democratic or other social change that differs widely from their traditions and histories.
Principle. The world's fundamental political unit is and will remain the nation-state. We stand for the sovereign rights of nations against the sovereignty-sapping incursions of intrusive transnational organizations.
We will unapologetically protect our sovereignty. This includes preventing erosion by international organizations and foreign attempts to censor our discourse or cynically manipulate our immigration system.
Principle. We prioritize balance of power. We cannot allow any nation to become so dominant that it could threaten our interests. We reject the ill-fated concept of global domination for ourselves and must prevent it for others. Principle. We insist on fairness. We will no longer tolerate free riding, predatory economic practices, and other impositions. We expect our allies to spend far more of their GDP on their own defense to make up for decades of imbalance.
Our policy will be pro-American worker, not merely pro-growth. We must rebuild an economy where prosperity is broadly based and widely shared, not concentrated at the top. American security and prosperity depend on competence and merit. Should merit be smothered, our historic advantages in science and defense will evaporate. Success of radical ideologies that replace merit with favored group status would render America unable to defend itself. We cannot allow meritocracy to be used as a justification to open America's labor market to the world in the name of finding global talent that undercuts American workers. In every principle and action, America and Americans must always come first.